Alright, so hello guys. Got myself a little bit of a Beaver Warrior deck here for you. Now, you're probably thinking why would you ever want to run a Beaver Warrior deck, but I just really like Beaver Warrior. It's like my favorite card of all time. And yeah, what this creature lacks in size, it makes up for in defense when battling in the prairie. I don't really see how you could lose with something like that. I mean, it's pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show you the deck profile. I really wouldn't recommend it in something competitive like rated on DN, but maybe in like playing your friends and whatnot. It's a really fun deck, and I played it in a tag duel a couple videos ago if you want to check that out. So we'll go ahead and get on with it. I got the triple Beaver Warrior because he's the heart of the deck. And then you're probably thinking, why not run Rescue Rabbit, because that goes through them way too fast, and the whole point of the deck is, 3 Beaver Warrior, and if you use 2 of them on first turn just to get an XYZ, I really don't think it's worth it. So we're in the triple Beaver Warrior. And then we got the triple Gem Merchant. I'll go ahead and read his effect. During the damage step, during the player's turn, when a face-up Earth normal monster you control attacks or is attacked, you can discard him from your hand to increase that monster's attack by 1,000. And yeah, it makes Beaver an automatic 2200. If you have tanky, like multiple tankies, it can get up to like 25. Plus I run Seal of Orichalco, so you can get up to 3000 with just a Beaver Warrior. So that's pretty hard for someone to deal with. And with all the back row I have, it's kind of hard to get around Beaver Warrior. If that's even... I never thought I would say that ever. But and then I got triple Giant Rat because I needed more monsters. And yeah, with the triple Giant Rat, if he's destroyed, you just summon around a Beaver Warrior. And if you got a Gem Merchant in your hand, you're done. Like, your opponent really can't do anything, obviously. Wink. But since I'm running not many monsters, and I can get out the Beaver Warrior pretty fast, I'm just running 2 Dark Factory of Mass Production. If you run triple, you're just going to get clogged, obviously. But double is probably going to get you clogged too, but it's alright because Beaver Warrior is really good. Alright, so we got the double Factory of Mass Production, then we got a Dark Hole. Dark Hole, just to get rid of shit. I was running Smashing Ground, but I really don't think it's worth it just because you're going to go minus in this deck, and 1-for-1 removal just isn't worth it. So we got Dark Hole, then we got Triple Tanky. Because of this card, you can actually use the Beaver Warrior deck, which is ridiculous. This card gets limited to 1 in like September. Yeah, this deck probably will not work at all. But we got Triple Tanky, so search out the Beaver Warrior, then it makes him a 1300 beater. Whatever. Just need him to search it. And then Heavy Storm. I wasn't running this in the first build, but I realized I need this really badly. You can even Starlight Road yourself when you really don't have a monster, which I really wanted to do very often, but I never ran Heavy Storm. So I'll put Heavy Storm in, and it's definitely worth it. Then running Reborn, because you can Reborn a Giant Rat or a Beaver Warrior. But the main reason is because you can Reborn your opponent's monsters, which you're probably going to need. Beaver Warrior is really good, though. So yeah. Then we got triple MST, because MST is really good. I was running Lance, too, with the MSTs, but I just realized that Beaver Warrior, he's not worth it. Like, Lancing it just doesn't help, and usually you're just going to have Lance with no monsters. So I just run the triple MST just to get rid of back row and then summon a Beaver Warrior attack into him. Just beat him down real quick. Then run double Duality because it's obvious this deck's going to have consistency issues with only 9 monsters and then a very large amount of traps. So pretty much using Duality to try to get to my monsters faster. And then just 1 Seal of Orichalcos. I've never actually gotten it because I've played this deck like 6-7 times and I've never opened with it. But it's cool because I can use that like plus a Giant Rat to protect the Beaver Warrior. But still, the Beaver Warrior will get up to 17 automatically. And yeah, I'm not really special summoning any monsters from my extra deck anyways, so I might as well run this. Then just going on to the traps and running double Bottomless to protect Beaver Warrior. And then running double Call of the Haunted just to get back a Giant Rat or a Beaver Warrior. It's pretty good. And then triple Compulse, because Compulse is going to be the best card ever this format, just so you know. I'm just going to run the triple Compulse, bounce back a Beaver Warrior if he's getting deprisoned or something like that. Or Mirror Force, Torrential, it doesn't matter. Just Compulse it back to my hand, or if something's attacking into my Beaver Warrior, I just activate Compulse, send it back to his hand, and then I'm good for another turn. It's amazingly good against XYZ since everything seems to have destruction immunity. So there you go. It's good against Synchros too, but no one really plays Synchros anymore. Then double D-Prison. With Harpies running around, I really didn't want to run this along with Mirror Force. But since this is a Beaver Warrior deck and it's just for fun anyways, I might as well run it. Protect the Beaver Warrior. Yeah. We got double Mirror Force, same thing as Deep Prison, except it's not as good just because Deep Prison banishes. So there you go. But Mirror Force doesn't target, which is very good against, like, I don't know, random decks that say you can't target their monsters, like the Phantom Beefcrafts, but that's whatever. I think Mirror Force would be good against them. I don't remember their effects specifically. But then double Safe Zone, because I can target my Beaver Warrior, and then, yeah, they can't destroy it, and I can just turn it to defense, and it'll be like a Spirit Reaper forever. Until they get an MST, which I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Plus, I can use Safe Zone to stop a monster from attacking me directly, like save me from losing. Or just use it against something like a Logia, Force a Negate, I don't know. Then I got Solemn Judgment, because negate anything sounds good. And then Solemn Warning. Solemn Warning has really been depressing so far. Usually, the opponent will just go, alright, summon a monster first turn, and then you draw a warning. I mean, how does that help any? But it's really good when you have it, because it just negates everything. Or any summon. And then you got double Starlight Road, just to protect your back row. Pretty obvious, because I'm running 17 traps, plus triple MST. So there you go. Then, the extra deck, the side deck really isn't that dandy. It's just what I would kind of run if I was actually going to play this in a match duel, but whatever. I just got these cards because these are the best cards I think against the format. So there you go. And then these guys, just running double Stardust for Starlight Road, then running a 6, a 7, and a 5, just in case. I can reborn somebody's tuner, and then there you go. Then Abyss Dweller, because I'm running so much back row, I can protect it. And if I'm going against Dark World, I definitely want to make this as quick as possible. Then Digusto Emerald, or Emerald, whatever. I can shuffle 3 monsters back into my deck, like Giant Rats, or Gem Merchants, or Beaver Warriors even. But I can use it mainly just to get a Beaver Warrior from the graveyard. So there you go. And then King Fairy, Albergrich, whatever. 2 level 4 Earth monsters, these guys. Use him just to summon it, and then get over anything under 28. Then Gaga Cowboy, because you can burn people for game, or you can get over a BLS if you need it. There you go. Then Laval Chain, because when this card comes out, it's going to fucking be amazing. Just send a monster from your deck to, or send any card from your deck to the graveyard, or put a monster on top of your deck. Sounds awesome. Like maybe I can put a Beaver Warrior. Yeah, I can put a Beaver Warrior in case I need monsters and whatnot. Then Djinn, because if I want to go defensive, just put him in defense mode, or I can just summon him and flip something face down, attack over it. There you go. And then Utopia, just in case. Utopia's not the greatest, but whatever. I'll use it anyways, because this extra deck doesn't matter that much. And then Black Ship of Corn, if a Reaper or something's just in the way, especially against this deck, because they could sit on Reaper all day and I probably wouldn't be able to do anything about it. So yeah, just summon that, destroy it, and afflict 1,000. So then Photon Proliberative, it just should be Butterfly, because it looks like a goddamn butterfly. Just same thing, Reaper and whatnot, face down cards, all that good stuff. And then Roach, because I'm running a very large amount of back row, so I can protect Roach, and then Chaos Dragons and whatnot wouldn't stand a chance. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck. I don't really know any changes that I'd really want to make, because yeah, this is pretty much the best version I've came up with. Only thing I'd really take out is maybe the Seal of Orichalcos, because I'm not completely sure how good that is. And then maybe the Call of the Haunteds, but I think it would be pretty good, because Beaver Warrior, once you run out of them, your deck's kind of dead, so you get them back with Call of the Haunted. And then maybe the Dark Factor Mass Production, but I just like this card. So yeah, it's +1, even though you're getting not very good cards, but still. Alright, so if you enjoyed, comment, rate, all that good stuff. Yeah, I don't care if you use this deck. I wouldn't mind it if you put my channel in the description if you used it. That would be nice. But, yeah, all that good stuff. And I'm out. Bye, guys.